Steve Harvey exposes Diddy and explains why he deserves life in prison. Sheesh. Steve Harvey, I don't know why. I feel like he a freaky dude too, bro. His little porn mustache, you know what I'm saying, he got going on. I don't know. I feel like this, this like friendly fire type ish. You feel me? But yeah, this is out of left field. I haven't heard about Steve Harvey. The only time I hear about Steve Harvey is when people are talking about his daughter, Lori Harvey. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get into the video, man. This video is by Poetic Flacco, if you guys did not know. You feel me? But anyway, let's get to it. Come on.
Steve Harvey just did an interview going off on Diddy and explaining why Diddy deserves to be in prison. But coincidentally enough, the same week, Stevie J did an interview explaining why Diddy is innocent and why Diddy is currently in jail because he...
Stevie J? Stevie J? I'm not gonna lie, I can't believe anything that come out of Stevie J mouth. I don't even know that much about him, but Stevie J? Like, brother, I don't care, bro. I feel like you on that freaky issue with Diddy too. I feel like the whole industry on that freaky issue with Diddy, bro. I feel like everybody is so freaked out also, they was scared to call him out. Why are you calling out Diddy 3-4 years later? You know what I'm saying? It's a little too late. You feel me? You should have been called him out when things was at the height of it. You waited 3-4 years, Steve? Come on, you had to make sure that they didn't have any footage of you in those freak offs, huh? Anyway.
Deer win against the higher ups. Let's take a look at Stevie J explaining why Diddy is innocent first.
You know what I'm saying? Because the last year has been quite a ride for me. The last year and a half, as you witnessed, I was the only one holding my homie down before he went to jail. And
who's your homie? Diddy.
That's right.
He stood by that man 10 toes down. If Diddy ain't have no friend, he had Stevie J.
He stood by him 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? 10 toes down, 10 phalanges down too. Hands and knees, boy. Fuck is he talking about? Oh, no. I'm not gonna lie. Stevie J, he probably... Look. Stevie J, I hope Diddy looked out for bro when he got out of jail, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Stevie J was probably right there with him. Stevie J done been in every freak off. You know what I'm saying?
But that's how the guys do it.
That's a fact.
And after all of that, and after seeing who will really be truly in your corner and who's rocking with you and all that, man, I left a whole bunch of fake niggas alone and just started, just rocking with me and my family.
It's hard as staying next to somebody when they're going through something like that. So whatever the outcome is for Diddy and everything, like, salute to you as a man for being like, that's my homie. Like, I only know this version.
Why are they glazing? Double hand twister bouncing on it. Bro, these radio hosts, I'm not gonna lie, they either don't fuck with you and they trying to put your ass in a corner, or they're just glazing, boy, bouncing on it. Shit, it's okay, relax. Oh, relax. I just gotta respect you as a man for staying 10 toes down on Diddy's side. Who's paying you? Who paid you to say that?
Of him, so I can only respect and honor.
Talking about the kids and this and all this and he's raping this, all that stuff. Where did all of that go? Out the garbage. It went to, you know what I'm saying? To have billions of dollars and be able to stand on your own. The man don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're working for the man and you say, all right, I'm gonna go to Mexico and check my tequila out and to make sure they put the agave in, but they're not putting the agave. They're putting all sugar in this joint. So he was like, yo, y'all putting sugar. So they don't want a black man sticking up for themselves. Whether it's on a level down here or a level down there, one must stick up for himself.
There's a spectrum when it comes to this Diddy conversation. Stevie J and Steve Harvey exist on opposite ends. Now, both sides, both ends have valid opinions. Like Stevie J saying, hey, listen, Diddy...
Was Steve Harvey, like, calling him out from day one? Because I didn't see it. Y'all let me know if y'all saw it. Maybe I'm tweaking and I'm just out of the mix. Honestly, I'm not looking for Steve Harvey. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he did, and I just didn't see that shit.
Getting a Fed indictment based upon a lawsuit that Cassie filed right around the time he's going up against some powerful billionaires is a little suspicious. Hey, you got me. I agree, right? I 1,000% agree, right? Now,
my dog, Poetic Flacco, I think he getting his first little white hair right there, bro. Y'all see the little white hair right there? Let me make sure my shit set up to Ooh, let me make sure my shit turn up to. I need my shit on 4K. Fucking me. Ooh, yeah, he getting his first little white hair in there. Okay. Distinguished. Extinguished. Which one is it? Y'all let me know. You looking distinguished. Then no, I don't. Respectable. You know what I'm saying? Okay, type shit. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie. Poetic Flacco, that nigga be posting. I don't know how the fuck he got his ears to the street like he do. But that nigga know everything, bro. Poetic Flacco be the first to post. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure he's tired as fuck. And I saw in one of his videos, because I be watching a lot of Poetic Flacco's videos. I be watching a lot of videos, I just be watching a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? And I remember in one of his videos, I saw him fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Reading his script. I did see him fuck up reading his script. You know what I'm saying? So I know he this ain't coming off the dome. Maybe he got script writers and he's just reading off the scripts and like maybe like 4 people that just know shit. And then, you know, write the scripts for him or something. I don't know. But this nigga will be working hard. I'm not gonna lie. Poetic Flacco, I don't know the last time I seen this nigga take a break. You feel me?
Now, even if you look at what Diddy was convicted of, a violation of the Mann Act, that right there alone, there's never been a sentence like longer than 6 months for the Mann Act, and 99.9% of convictions for the Mann Act leads to probation. Diddy getting multiple years in prison for that is kind of odd, right? It's odd for sure. But the other end of the spectrum, right, that Steve Harvey exists on, they got a point as well. Diddy has been known as a monster in the industry for a while now. Long before Diddy went up against billionaires, who owns a liquor company. Diddy was known as a monster. There's been like horror stories about Diddy in the industry for years. Diddy has gotten away with a lot of really bad things. He was a bad guy. Yep. And when they see Diddy in jail, especially after seeing the Cassie video, they're like, yeah, he's a terrible human being and he deserves to be in prison. That's fair as well.
After seeing the Cassie video, there really ain't no defending that nigga. You know what I'm saying? There really ain't no defending that nigga. He was dragging that bitch, hitting, like, y'all seen the video, bro. They're like, come on. There ain't really shit you could say. Oh, when you motherfucking, a billionaire and you come on, dog. You over here dragging this girl through a hotel. Ain't no, we caught you red-handed. What you talking about?
I'm just shocked that Steve Harvey said it publicly, right?
I've tried to raise my son to at least be gentlemen. Be a gentleman. Mm-hmm. Be fair. Don't talk to women that way. Treat women with kindness and respect. If you're that guy, you'll survive that area. Most of us do. And then if you're not that guy, you won't survive that area. He's in prison right now because you've been Puffy. You've been watching it. You turn into Puffy. If you don't respect it, you're going to do some time. You understand? And he was old enough to really get it together. But
see, I can't. If I'm talking to a nigga and nigga got 3 veins popping out his fucking dome ski. Look, this is one vein right here, another vein right here, another vein right here. Why the fuck you so pressed about what I'm saying, nigga? I don't know, bruh. That shit just rubbed me the wrong. Nigga like. Nigga can't wait to talk. I'm about to pass out. Shit. That nigga got high blood pressure like a motherfucker. I know it, bro. High blood pressure like a motherfucker. People that got high blood pressure, they usually be crash outs. You know what I'm saying? They start getting too stressed out. They start just tweaking. You know what I'm saying? This nigga can't wait to talk. Look at him smiling. Damn, I'm just talking shit, bro. I don't know this nigga, bro. I don't know this nigga. Maybe he just got a vein in his head. I'm not gonna lie. When I lie down to the side, like when I'm laying down in my bed type shit, I get a vein that pop across my head. I don't think I got high blood pressure though, type shit. You know what I'm saying? My bad, big dog. I don't know who this nigga is, man. I just put him on blast for nothing, man. Damn, bruh.
Why do you think that with Diddy? Is it because you're living a life where there are no boundaries? You get whatever you want whenever you want. You've done everything you possibly have, and there are no boundaries. So you just keep going further and further?
Yeah.
Is that why you think?
Yeah, you have to, like I said, you have to practice acts of kindness. You've got to be a gentleman through it all. I'm not saying, look, man, the dude's gonna have more than one chick. Okay, cool, I got that right there. but you don't have to be abusive with it and
Yeah.
abrasive with it. And like, you know, Puffy was doing all this, but boy, let me tell you something, man. And he was getting away with a lot. But when that video came out,
The one in the hotel room, you mean?
bro, that's like you sitting there going, wait a minute, hold on, man. What you doing? I mean, bro, for you to be a public figure, wrap a towel around yourself and run down a public hallway, not knowing who's at that elevator. It could have been other people at the elevator. But you go around there and there's no one at the elevator, and that's your reaction to this girl? Yo, bro. So now, that's what we caught on tape. That's the one that's on tape. That's the one that's out in the public in front of the elevator. My goodness, what's been going on when you ain't in front of the elevator?
That Cassie lawsuit would actually tell you exactly what Diddy did off camera. See, I give nuanced takes, and because I came out and said, yo, this Diddy sentence is a bit harsh for what he was convicted of. Diddy was found not guilty of trafficking, right? And just because I don't believe that Diddy is a trafficker doesn't mean that I believe that Diddy is not an abusive boyfriend. He's 100% an abusive boyfriend, all right? But trafficking means force and coercion, and I don't think Diddy trafficked Cassie nor Jane Doe. And that was just my take on the stance. But when Diddy came out and apologized, yo, that apology, many people say, yo, Diddy.
Yeah, I don't know if he was like. There has to be a like trafficking. If they were saying that Diddy was trafficking, he is on the furthest end of the scale of trafficking. You know what I'm saying? And like past it. He's like over here. You feel me? Like doing lewd acts with your girlfriend, swinging, doing just weird shit, like weird shit. It's weird, but I don't know if it's trafficking. And then the dude came out and the dude was saying that Cassie was you know, planning it, putting it together and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like, you gotta think to yourself, when a man and a woman come together and do the nasty and do the deed, it's not only the man benefiting from the deed. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying every time anyone has ever, you know, did the nasty together, that it was like leaning towards, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like every single, okay, if women didn't get nothing from doing the nasty, women would never do the nasty. There would be no point to ever do the nasty. And if women didn't get anything from doing the nasty, like they didn't want to do it, they didn't feel good, then it would be very difficult to get you know, the nasty out of the story. You would have to be married type shit. It would have to really be to marriage. Like, nah, I'm not doing that shit until I'm married. Fuck you mean, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, like, going straight victim on it, I don't know. But I wasn't there. There's nothing I can say. But I do know that the other dude came out and he said that Cassie was, you know, pulling some of the strings and trying to get cracked by him. You know what I'm saying? Was she on drugs? Maybe. Was Diddy on drugs? Maybe. Were they both on drugs? Maybe. But if she on drugs, he on drugs, and she decides to call the prostitute dude to come crack her shit, and Diddy decides to sit in a corner and watch him crack that shit, is Diddy the demon? You know what I'm saying? Because Cassie did go ahead and she got married, all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? She might have been like, you know what I'm saying? She might have been talking to her husband one day. Just tell me the truth, what have you done? Well, Diddy was sitting in the corner and I got cracked. You're a victim. You're a victim. Shit! You were in the corner, he was in the corner watching while you got cracked by a prostitute, man, no! And she's like, I am a victim! Y'all niggas was on drugs. Y'all both was drugged the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I wouldn't have put it against Diddy that he's doing some real devious, evilish, devilish type shit. You know, honestly. For real. But, you know, when it first started, it was like, oh, he's throwing these freak offs. He's recording people. He has all this footage of different people doing the nasty with different people. I didn't see none of that come out during their trial. I don't think so. Because I feel like after they searched the nigga crib, they, you know, after finding the 100 bottles of fucking baby oil, you would have saw, you know, they would have had some footage of him recording people doing the nasty and the freak offs as blackmail. Because that was a big part of it. I remember people were like, yo, this is the diddler. He got everybody doing the nasty. He run the industry. But it didn't seem like that was the case. But, shit, I digress. I'm a yapperholic fucking mixtape. Anyway, yeah, let's continue. I'm not gonna really talk that much. I'm not gonna talk that much. I'm not gonna talk that much more, bro. Let's get through the video, bro.
He apologized for what took place on camera. Why can't we forgive and move on? I hear you, and I was somewhere where you were at until trial started. And when trial started, and I heard what Diddy did after that apology, I said, all right, bro. Yo, this man has not learned anything. Diddy didn't, you know, reform himself overnight. Diddy is still the same person he was before the apology and before this came out.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you got to do that. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is
Nigga sitting out by the pool, apologizing in his phone behind his fucking probably $15 million mansion. I don't give a fuck what you're saying, diddler. You know what I'm saying? I just said all that shit, but he's still a diddler. You know what I'm saying? I said all that shit. I was like, damn, maybe he's not as evil as I thought he was originally. The nigga's still evil, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I thought that nigga had footage of everybody cracking some shit in the industry. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was just like, I thought he was murking niggas, doing all type. He might still be doing crazy shit. But, you know what I'm saying? His ex-wife died from something. I was like, this nigga killed her. No, this nigga killed Pac. No. You know what I'm saying? This nigga killed Biggie. No, this nigga killed everybody, right? You know what I'm saying? Nigga was handing Kid Cudi off his shit. I was like, this nigga is really the demon of the fucking industry. He might still be. But, yeah, I felt like they would have had more shit inside that trial, though. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
excusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help.
Bro, shut the hell up.
I had to go into therapy.
Bro, shut up.
Going to rehab.
Shut up.
Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
Bro, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Right after that apology, while under federal investigation, Diddy beat up Jane Doe, which is 50 Cent's baby mama. Diddy, while under federal investigation, right, because Jane Doe came and testified, she testified that Diddy brutalized her in June of 2024, right? Diddy kicked in her door, choked her, and punched and kicked her while she was repeatedly curled up on the ground. So, like what? Like should I say, hey man, Diddy apologize? Yeah, he apologized and then went and did it to another woman. So no, I don't think Diddy is a good person. I salute Steve Harvey though, because Steve Harvey right now is one of the few celebrities who have came out against Diddy after his sentence. Like while Diddy was on trial or while he was locked up, every celebrity has something to say about Diddy because they thought Diddy was in jail for life, man. The minute Diddy got sentenced to like 2 years, man, they start thinking, man, bro, he coming back out and he's gonna get back to the top again. Like Diddy is gonna reign at the top once more, right? Because hip hop and and his audience and the toxic masculinity that we bask and live in.
Who the fuck is Diddy's audience though? Fuck watches like who the fuck like? Who is his audience for real? Like, who's his target audience? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Don't really care about you putting your hands on women. The only thing that's gonna have an effect on Diddy's career is all the homosexual activities we heard Diddy did during trial. Anything outside of that, forget about it. Something interesting though that Steve Harvey also said during his interview, he said that he stayed away from Diddy purposefully before all of this because he already heard too much about Diddy that he didn't like, so he deliberately stayed away from Diddy. This other guy as well, he would say that he also met Diddy, all right, when Diddy was in Dubai or when Diddy, traveled in overseas, and because of the video with Cassie, he can never go back to being cool with Diddy again.
Now it's got to have been magnified back there. So now you're just not a good person. Man, you can't run it like that because now you got to pay. And the thing about sin is, sin costs you more than you want to pay and make you stay longer than you want to stay. And that's what he in now. And He had the power to do whatever you want to do, but just because you can do something don't mean you should. You got money. I have some money. But bro, I take this money home. This ain't the time to spread it all over Dubai. No, that ain't how it works, man. And then you get to have this life that you have because you played within the rules. You were a decent guy. Chris Fade is a decent guy. It's no way you get to this level and you're not a decent guy. You're not mistake-free, but you're a decent guy. You know, you've asked God for forgiveness. You know, you've said I'm sorry to some people. Yeah. You've apologized. That's how you get through life. If you don't do that, man, you gotta go to prison.
I think you hit the nail on.
Maybe Steve Harvey's a good dude. Maybe Steve Harvey's a good dude. It's the porn stash, bro. It's the stash, bro. Like if I cut this and I only had like porn stash on me, I don't know if I look like a really like, you know, presentable dude. You know what I'm saying? But he talking about apologizing to people. What you apologizing for? If you don't apologize, you go to jail. What the fuck? What are you apologizing for? Why the fuck? Why your apology depending on you going to jail and not going to jail?
As a man, when I see another man lay a hand on a woman, for me that is the lowest, because I feel like it's a reflection on us. We're men. We should never lay a hand on a woman.
Right.
Even verbally or physically, both.
It's a form of weakness. It's a form of trying to regain power. That would mean you don't have your power. You don't perceive that you have your power. You know what I'm saying? It is a form of weakness. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if, like, let's say Cassie was running off with fucking a bag full of $100,000, and I'm just making this shit up. I don't know what the fuck that situation was. For you to go out there, drag her, do all this shit, da-da-da-da-da. No. You know what I'm saying? If you needed your money, you take your money if it's your money. Be like, oh, she's trying to steal my money, give my money. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Take your money and go back in your hotel room. You feel me? You don't gotta do all the extras. You don't gotta do all that extra bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And for you to do the extra bullshit and still stay with her, still do all this, it shows your weakness. It's you're weak and you're trying to gain power because you don't feel enough. You know what I'm saying? There's never a reason to lay your hands on a woman. You know what I'm saying? At all, really. The only time, like, if some bitches was trying to jump my girlfriend, if some bitches was trying to jump my girlfriend, and, like, I'm, like, there's, like, 5 bitches, you know what I'm saying? 4 bitches, I'll start rocking bitches. That's, like, one of the only times, you know what I'm saying? Family member, like, little sister or some shit, you start rocking bitches. But that's really, like, the only time. It's only in a form of protection type shit. Like, for you to lay your hand on a woman is actually crazy. Actually fucking diabolical, you know what I'm saying? And it shows that you have degraded as a man. And if you can pull yourself to do that, who knows what you could pull yourself to do, honestly. Like, yeah, you can't take that shit back. Like, you did that shit. It's like opening Pandora's box type shit. You know what I'm saying? There's different layers of shit that you do that you can't pull yourself back from because you already fucking did it. You know what I'm saying? And if you do something, you have the capacity to do it again. And that's why, you know, I'm very strong against, like, hard drugs, psychedelics, shit like that. Like, that shit is scary to me. Because it's like, once you do it once, the chances of you doing it again is damn near 100%. You feel me? Unless it was just absolutely terrible. You thought your face was melting off and some crazy shit or some weird ass shit. But it's like your odds of doing something again goes up tremendously after you do it one time. You feel me? So, yeah. This means you're a terrible person, honestly.
Horrible. So when I saw that video as well, I've met Diddy before, and he came out to Dubai, and we kind of partied here, and very charismatic, a great guy. I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. And when it was all happening, and then when I saw that video like you did, that was when it was like, out.
You as a man looking at that video, you're going, yo, hold up, man.
Yeah.
Because I know some real tough dudes.
Yeah.
I got some friends, man, that's been gangsters the whole time they've been alive. They old gangsters now. They saw that video and went, yo, man, he tripping.
Yep.
What's the matter with old boy right here? Steve, what's up with this dude? Hey, man, we need to put some hands on him.
Did you ever have a relationship with him? Did you ever cross paths?
I mean, I knew him, yeah. But we've never been that type of dude. It was some things that I had heard about that kept me away from. You know, I got invited. Hey, man, we throwing a party. So you don't see me nowhere.
Smart.
You don't see me.
That's facts. Steve Harvey don't be nowhere, bro. It's the porn stats, bro. That shit get me every time. That shit get me. And then also there was a nigga that was saying Steve Harvey and them in the comedy industry, they were moving on some fucking Mean Girls shit. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't shit compared to what Diddy, you know what I'm saying, was doing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, maybe Steve Harvey a good ass nigga. Maybe Steve Harvey a good ass dude. Y'all let me know in the comments though, cause I'm not sure, bro. I don't know shit about Steve Harvey for real. It's just the porn stats get me. I don't know why he got bald head, no other facial hair, just mustache. That shit scared me. It don't seem right. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? I can't grow a full beard. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I know I can't lose my head, the hair on my head. And if I could, I'm cursed. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Why me? You know what I'm saying? I'm walking around Mr. Clean. That's fucked up. It's fucked up. So, yeah. If Steve Harvey grew out a full beard, he might be a cool nigga. Anyway.
My brand different. I'm not going to your party. I don't go to the white party, the blue party, the pink party, the panty party. I ain't at nobody's party. Steve Harvey going home. You can't take my picture if I'm at home.
To me, that explains a lot. Because when these celebrities talk about this Diddy situation, it's almost as if they have like a black cloud over their head. Because we've seen a lot of them in pictures at these Diddy parties. I think when Cat Williams did the Kevin Hart roast, Cat Williams says, yo, Kevin Hart being at these Diddy parties is not an indictment or proof he did anything wrong. Kevin Hart getting silent when the Diddy parties come up is proof he did something wrong. So Steve Harvey says, man, I'm not at these parties. I'm not hanging out with Diddy. And that's probably why Steve Harvey is able to come out and speak freely about Diddy, opposed to other people who can't really speak as freely. Because the Fed says, yo, Diddy had a lot of blackmail tapes on a lot of people. Diddy recorded everything.
Oh, they did?
And
he did have a lot of blackmail tapes? Is that not a fucking crime? That should be a crime, ain't it? I don't know. Because if he had blackmail tapes like that on people, that should be against the law. They should be able to reach out to those people and be like, yo, did you consensually, record this shit? And them niggas say, hell the fuck no. And then, boom, more time. That nigga, boom. Nigga got 100 years after that. Interesting.
a lot of your favorite celebrities were at these parties acting a fool. Probably had coke up their nose. Listen, man, the most wholesome people you probably know probably had coke up their nose, all right, in menage a trois with men and women. And Diddy probably got those tapes, man. And, they know better than, than piss off that demon, bro.
Would they have given him back the tapes? Also? Like, does he get out of jail, fresh start, he don't got nobody's tapes no more? I need to dig into the lore about this a little bit more. I need to understand what was found in Diddy's, shit, all type shit. Cause
the feds ain't get all the tapes. And Diddy gonna be out in a couple years.
Said the feds ain't get all the tapes. There's still some out there. That's tough.
I don't know, man. Hey, y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this?
Hey, man. I think Diddy's a demon for Showski. Trafficking. I don't know. I feel like trafficking in my head is so it's so worse. Like so fucking bad. Like it's like the worst of the worst. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I don't consider trafficking what the line of trafficking actually is. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit. Yeah, bro. I don't know. But I do know that nigga a demon. You know what I'm saying? Is he a terrible person? Probably. know what I'm saying? Horrible, probably. Hit women, probably. Trafficker, close. Not quite there, you know what I'm saying? Is he giving bitches money for them to want to do shit with him and be all wild and get in freak offs and shit? Yeah. Does he have a power dynamic? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't know. This video left me with more questions than answers, honestly. Because I need to learn a little bit more about the Diddy shit that's going on, you know what I'm saying? I need to learn a little bit more about Steve Harvey also. Like, how good of a person is Steve Harvey? But, regardless, him calling out Diddy is a plus, honestly. So, shout out Steve Harvey. Anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace. Oh. I gotta find a button.